Welcome back, everybody. This is the Golden Era Bookworm bringing you a review on Rick Wayne's Arms and Shoulders Above the Rest. I've actually been reading this booklet recently. You could almost call it an actual book as opposed to a booklet. This is one of Rick Wayne's, I guess, perhaps his only booklet that he ever wrote. He was a famous bodybuilder from the, I guess, late 60s and 70s, and more known for his contribution as an author with books such as The Muscle Walls and The Muscle Men, and others, as well as, of course, his collaboration with George Schneider in the Three More Reps books, the series of 3 books that there were. And he also, of course, won several titles in the Golden Era. But onto this particular review. Now, when I got this copy, and you can see it's quite an old copy, it's got the original $4.95 from Muscle Mag from the States. You know what? I was so excited, but I have to admit that I am very disappointed with this booklet because Ricky Wayne is supposed to be such a great author. And he goes on to mention, look, the only real good thing about this particular book is the photos, okay? And he had massive, thick arms for his size. According to him, he did use steroids, but very briefly. He didn't like the effects, and so most of his gains are natural. Now, I don't like the book. I don't like this booklet at all, and I'll explain why. He goes on to mention that in many mags from the Golden Era, there are people that made these booklets, and he would know that these booklets that were written, for example, for Arnold, for Franco, for Lou Ferrigno, whatever, were written by what is called ghost writers, and he would know because he was an editor for these magazines. And I also know, because I'm a collector, that many people such as Gene Mosey and others would write the booklets for Arnold or for Lou or for Franco based on what they saw, based on their conversations with the stars, and basically would just write a booklet and put Arnold's name or Franco's name. And Ricky Wayne states that in this booklet. And so I was thinking, okay, so you probably will do better. But you know what? He doesn't. He goes through the anatomy, which is okay. And he talks about basic equipment. He talks about nutrition and concentration, mind over muscle. It really is more like a bodybuilding book, but nothing new, nothing that you wouldn't gain from a normal bodybuilding book. As I mentioned, he goes through nutrition. There's a photo of him and Arnold drinking wine, I think. About nutrition, and eventually he talks about steroids. Here, some pills will kill you, and then he finally goes through his shoulder routine. And you know what? He goes through the warm-up, which is chin-ups and dips, and 3 exercises: the press behind the neck, lateral raises, and bent over rows. And that's it. I actually thought that this routine would cover more, that this book would cover much more information, but there it is. He just gives one routine. I thought we would get a plethora of ideas, of programs, of increasing complexity, but no. It's just one program for shoulders, and the same thing, one program for arms. And that's the program for arms: tricep press downs, French press, barbell curl, and wrist curls. Come on. And apparently that's how he gained his 21-inch arms. No, I don't recommend this book. It's available right now, I believe, in ironguru.com, which is a website that sells Vince Gironda's books and booklets, which I do recommend. They also sell Larry Scott's booklets, which I also recommend. I'm actually going to start doing material on that. They also sell other bodybuilders booklets, such as Steve Davis, Don Howarth, and others, including Rick Wayne. But you know what? I'm sorry, Rick. I think you're a great author, but I actually give this a thumbs down. There is nothing new that you'll learn from this book or booklet. And for $49.99, I'm sorry, I think it's a waste of money. Yeah, it's not recommended by the Golden Era Bookworm. The only great thing that you'll find, as I said, is all these great photos of Rick. And I mean, if you're a collector and wish to just get the book for these photos, okay, fine. Otherwise, there's no point. I'm sorry, Rick. You get a thumbs down from me from this. Yeah. So that was my review for Arms and Shoulders Above the Rest. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please leave your comments. I will try and respond to all comments. I tend to. I want you to feel that I'm listening to what you're saying. And if you require any further explanation, please just ask in the comment section. And thank you for watching. This is the Golden Era Bookworm. Bye for now.